How to use PEMDAS with integers. Have you ever found yourself puzzled by a math expression and wondered how to tackle it? Understanding how to use the order of operations can make all the difference. Today, we are going to break down how to use PEMDAS with integers, which are simply whole numbers that can be positive or negative. This method is essential for solving math problems correctly. PEMDAS is an acronym that stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. This rule guides you on the order to solve expressions. Let's take a closer look at each step. First, you start with parentheses. This means you should solve anything inside parentheses or other grouping symbols first. If there are multiple parentheses, always begin with the innermost ones. For example, if you see a problem with parentheses that includes addition or subtraction, tackle that first. Next, we move on to exponents. This step involves calculating any powers. If you have a negative integer raised to a power, this is the time to compute it. Remember, a negative number squared will become positive. After handling parentheses and exponents, we focus on multiplication and division. These operations are performed from left to right. It is important to remember the sign rules when working with integers. For instance, multiplying a positive integer by a negative integer results in a negative integer, while multiplying two negative integers gives you a positive integer. The same rules apply to division. Finally, we reach addition and subtraction. Just like multiplication and division, you perform these operations from left to right. When adding or subtracting integers, be mindful of their signs. Combining a positive integer with a negative integer will depend on which one has a greater absolute value. Let's look at an example to see how this works in practice. Consider the expression, negative 24 divided by the quantity of 3 times 3 plus 3, minus 4 times the quantity of 2 times 3 plus 1 squared, plus 1 times 0. First, we solve inside the parentheses. 3 times 3 plus 3 equals 12, and 2 times 3 plus 1 equals 7. Now the expression looks like this. Negative 24 divided by 12 minus 4 times 7 squared plus 0. Next, we calculate the exponent. 7 squared equals 49. Now we have negative 24 divided by 12 minus 4 times 49 plus 0. Now we perform multiplication and division from left to right. Negative 24 divided by 12 equals negative 2, and 4 times 49 equals negative 196. Now our expression simplifies to negative to minus 196 plus 0. Lastly, we handle the addition and subtraction from left to right. Negative to minus 196 equals negative 198, and negative 198 plus 0 remains negative 198. So the final answer is negative 198. Remember, when using PEMDAS with integers, always start with parentheses, then exponents, followed by multiplication and division, and finally addition and subtraction. Practicing these steps will help you solve expressions confidently and accurately.